In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing to you guys a fantastic all-in-one AI-powered tool that you guys can maybe use for content creation. The website is called Simplified AI, and I'll have the link down below if you guys want to go ahead and try it out for free just to test it out, see if you like it. But before you guys go ahead and do that, in this video, I'm going to show you guys 3 really cool things you can do with Simplified, and there's even more options which I'll go over later on in this video. But not to waste any more time, let's get right into it, and huge shout out to Simplified for sponsoring this video today. So the first thing I wanted to show you is this AI powered long form repurposer. Essentially what this does, if you haven't seen an AI tool like it before, it takes in a long form video, so it could be up to like an hour long, and then it finds different little clips like under a minute long within that video that you could repurpose for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat Spotlight, yada yada yada. It's a really awesome tool that a lot of companies are using, and just brands and social media influencers, because it makes repurposing your content and pushing out more content a lot more efficient, and you don't have to go in and edit your long form videos. This AI tool will do it all for you. So I'm just going to go to my channel here, and I'll just grab this video's link right here. You can also use Google Drive links. We're just going to use a YouTube link. We're going to paste it in. We're going to hit upload, and it is going to automatically find us different clips within this long form video, in which it could turn into short form clips, and then we could go ahead and post that to our TikTok or whatever we wanted to do. Now next, we can choose the template in which we want. We're going for a portrait style template, obviously, because it's going to be for short form content, but you can see there's different templates for how maybe you want the subtitles to look. I think this subtitle option right here looks pretty good, where it kind of highlights words in like green or yellow, and it has a little bit of movement on the text. This probably wouldn't be bad either. It's all really up to you, and they have a whole bunch of different templates that you can go ahead and choose from. But I think we're going to rock with this one right here. We're going to go ahead and select next. Then you just want to select the language that's spoken. There's a whole bunch of different languages that you can choose from. I think there's about like 20 plus, which is awesome. And keep in mind, you're not going to have to manually add in any of these subtitles. They're all done by the AI, which saves you so much time. Now, if we select the clip settings right here, we can go ahead and change the duration. I believe this is only for the paid users. I think that's what that icon is there. But if we wanted to, we could set it to maybe a 5-minute clip that we want. Obviously, I want to do 1 minute because that's usually what you want when you're dealing with YouTube Shorts or like TikToks. And you can also add your own branding. So let's say you have a personal font that you use for all of the branding within your account. You could add that to the brand. Now, we're not going to do that because I feel like most people wouldn't really add their own logos and fonts, but that always is an option with Simplified, which is really cool. So now we're going to go ahead and select generate clips here, and we're just going to wait while the AI does all the magic and cuts up the different parts in our long form video, which we could repurpose for short form. This is perfect for podcasts or maybe explainer videos, or even those videos where they like rank like top 10 best MMA knockouts, and then you could literally cut up each knockout and repurpose 10 different videos for short form platform, which is really effective in saving you time and just getting more content out there. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of clips that were automatically generated for us, and you can actually see the virality score of each clip here. So this one's got an 88 virality score, which would be pretty good. Now let's say maybe you're not happy with the exact cut that the AI gave you. Well, you can go ahead and just edit it, and then you can edit out the end. So let's say I didn't really want that end piece of this video. What we can do is select all of the end part, and we'll just hit trim, and now it's trimmed that out of the video, and it's much shorter, and that's exactly what we wanted. And we can go ahead and export that and download that video.
The most out of any social media platform. This means that Facebook content creation is the golden opportunity for any beginner content creator.
And in this clip, you can see I'm talking about why I think Facebook is really good for beginners. And it also highlights this in the description of what the clip is about. It's exactly what it's talking about, saying that Facebook could be an ideal starting point for beginner content creators because there's such low competition and a high user base. Now, as you can see on Simplified, they have a whole bunch of different tools that could be useful for content creation, like removing the background in a video, converting a video to different formats, which is something I have to do all the time just because Premiere Pro, for whatever reason, doesn't like to accept some formats but accepts others. Speeding up videos, merging videos, compressing videos, which could be important if you gotta like download a ton of stuff on Google Drive, you don't want to run out of space. But the next one I really want to show you guys is the text to video generator, which uses AI to create videos for you by just writing in a prompt, which is so cool. So as an example, we're going to do a short form video that would be facts about sharks, and we'll hit generate here. And our target audience is going to be animal lovers. Now you can select the size because what we want to create is a short form video. We're going to do 1080 by 1920, but maybe if you're on Reels, you do 1080 by 1080. And if you're going for a long form video, you do 1920 by 1080. Then you can go ahead and select an AI speaker, or you can do a voice clone and literally clone your own voice for these videos. So you never have to do a voiceover ever again, which is really cool. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to select one of these AI speakers and you can test out to see how they sound. So we'll select on Matthew here.
Hey creator, implement your unique ideas and imagination to bring stories to life in the most...
Hey creator, implement your unique ideas and imagination to bring stories to life.
So I'm going to run with Dave. I like his like deep voice. We'll select him. And then when you open up these settings, you can go ahead and change the creativity of the video. So if you want it to be repetitive, you could do that. If you want it to be super creative and imaginative, you can select those options as well. We're going to just select original here. And then you can go for the tone. I kind of want to have a very informal tone, just because, I don't know, he's saying facts about sharks. So we'll run with that and we'll hit generate here. You could also, if you want, provide the AI the script. So if you've already written something, you could put the script in there, but we haven't written a script at all. So we're going to make AI do all of the work for us. I'm going to hit generate here. And as you guys can see, our video has been generated by AI, and let's take a listen into how this sounds.
Hey ocean enthusiasts and animal lovers, did you know sharks are one of the most misunderstood creatures in the marine world? Let's dive into some jaw-dropping facts about these fascinating fish. First off, sharks have been around for about 400 million years, which means they were cruising the oceans even before the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
So as you can see, with just one tiny little prompt, and keep in mind we weren't even super descriptive, all I said was facts about sharks. So you could be a lot more specific if you want. We didn't really go into the specifics, but you can see it's done a fantastic job of not only finding the correct B-roll, but also just making the script exactly what we wanted. We wanted a script about sharks, and that's exactly what we got. I'm not sure if this was intentional by the AI, but I think it's using puns here, jaw dropping, like Jaws, the movie. I don't know if it did that on purpose, but I think the script sounds pretty good for an AI generated script. Obviously, you might want to change a few things for like retention hacks, and you can go ahead and do that by just selecting the text here and going ahead and selecting edit. Let's say I wanted to edit the entire paragraph. You could go ahead and highlight everything and then edit that out. And you could also make it into its own separate clip. Now we're going to go to our styles here, and you can actually change up the text style. So originally we liked this green and yellow and white text style, but maybe we want box text. So we could change that in our styles. And if we wanted to change the highlight color, you could do that as well. So if we made it yellow, and as you can see, those effects are happening on the right side of the screen. But I think we're just going to go back to that original style we had because I think it does look pretty good. You can also do AI translate, which is going to translate the text to a different language, which is really cool. And there's a whole bunch of other options. Just think of this AI video generator like an AI video editor as well, because you can add in your own text to the video at certain points. So let's say we wanted to add this in, I don't know, some type of typography. We could add a nice little water thing right here. And you can see all the different options you could have with stylizing this text. You could animate the text so it flies in from the right here. We could have it like flicker. And then if you want to adjust certain elements within the timeline, you can go ahead and select the timeline button right here. And let's say we only want this little text of water to only start in the first 4 seconds, and then it's going to go away. And as you can see, it will go away after 4 seconds is up. You no longer see that text, but it pops up in the first 4 seconds. So it's just like any other video editor you would use, like Premiere Pro, Movie Maker, whatever video editor you're used to. It works in the same way. You can also do unique things like draw on the video. I don't know how useful that would be. I don't know how many times I think I would draw anything. Maybe you're a fantastic artist. I'm definitely not. You can also add in these like pop-up visualizers, which look really good depending on the situation. Maybe you want to highlight a certain area, so you could use one of these animated boxes, which might be a good idea. And then another really cool option is that you can use their AI image generator and then upload those AI images into your video. And they also have like story blocks, Unsplash, Pixabay, Pexels, all sourced into this website so that you can use, for example, Pexels to find B-roll. So let's say I wanted to find some B-roll of a shark. I'll search up shark here, and you can see there's so many different B-roll options that pop up. So we could add this to our video if we really wanted to. And then with this video, we could add effects to it. We can make it black and white so it looks super scary. I don't know. There's so many options within this AI video generator. I can make this video 3 hours long going over every single option, but I just highly recommend you guys go ahead and try it out for yourselves because it is very cool. And then lastly, if you wanted to export this video, just go to export over here and then select download, and you can download that video and upload it to YouTube Shorts, Snapchat Spotlight, whatever you want to do. Now, the last tool I did want to go over is the video subtitles tool. Now, I've already kind of covered this within the first tool, but this tool is like on its own, where you can just upload your own videos and it will automatically subtitle it for you, and you don't have to do all that manual subtitling that takes a long time. But there's also a ton of different cool effects within these subtitles that you can choose from, which we were kind of going over earlier in this video. I think it's an absolute necessity to have subtitles in your short form content. I think it just makes it a lot more engaging. And there is a fact out there that like about 40% of people watch Netflix with subtitles. Like they have to have subtitles. So just think, if you're missing out on 40% of your audience because you don't have subtitles on your videos, that would be a huge deal. That could be a deal breaker for your video going viral and it not going viral because it doesn't have subtitles. So I'm going to select this template right here, and we're going to go ahead and select next. Now I am going to just drag and drop a video I already have saved on my computer, but something to note is that if you're always working within the Simplified website, you can actually upload your own assets and then you can just drag from the assets and use them. We're not going to be doing that in today's video, but that is always an option. All right, so I'm just uploading a video I quickly downloaded online of some Karen. Now this video's language is in English, and if we wanted to, we could personalize our brand where we could put like our own little logo watermark at the top, which might not be a terrible idea for people who are nervous about their videos getting stolen and uploaded to other short form social media platforms, because that is a pretty big issue right now. But we aren't going to do that in this particular clip. We're just going to hit generate here. Okay, and as you can see, it has generated us our subtitles, and we'll just play this video out. I can't play it out too long because I think it's kind of a little R-rated, but...
Yes, Ellicott City, downtown Ellicott City.
Apparently I'm a liberal piece of shit.
You are?
Oh, yeah?
All right, so I'm not going to let it go on any longer, but you can see from this template, it has these little waveforms, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know how applicable that would be to some short form content, but it could be. And then it has those nice popping up subtitles, which we went over earlier. It's that same AI video editing UI, and you can go ahead and change those styles if you really want to. But yeah, everything within Simplified is quite literally simplified. Everything is much easier because of the use of AI to edit your videos and just mass produce videos and get those things pumped out there. So if you guys did enjoy this little overview of Simplified, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and the links for Simplified will be down in the description as well as the top comments. I will see you guys in the next one.